If you've watched my videos, my streams, you know that there was one game last year that stood apart from the rest that was phenomenal. Captivated us. It was something we poured a ton of time into. It really changed my life. It changed my perception of big budget games. It changed my perception of what is possible with a multi-billion-dollar company when you just let the devs go for a decade. Sorry. And you know what? It's getting an update. Skull and Bones, year 2 announcement, baby. Here we go. It's still alive. Can't be killed. What? What? You thought it was down. It's not. They're coming back, baby. Suicide Squad didn't survive a year. Concord didn't survive 2 weeks. Timothy says the cockroach of gaming. Look at this. It's back. It never left. Ooh, baby. Zombie pirates. Bruh. Skill trees. Blue flame throwers, whatever they're called. Lemurs. The Kraken. Cthulhu confirmed. Fortress raids. Spaceship ocean fights. Green, yellow, blue, colors. Lightning, space, dragons, magic, piracy. Chests, ropes. Water, crabs. I did not have this on my bucket list, but dude, it's happening. Okay, so as I've said a bajillion times, I never thought, if you rewind the clocks a year, I don't think any of us thought, that the one live service game from last year that would still be standing after all this time would be Skull and Bones. I think all of us were like, yeah, Suicide Squad probably gets like the full year. Yeah, Concord, yeah, that's definitely going to be supported for a long time. Sony's put a lot of money into that. None of us thought the only one still standing would be Skull and Bones, and that it would get a second year of major support and overhauls. Like, it's crazy. They're doing it out of spite at this point. Well, so here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. One of the biggest complaints about the original Skull and Bones package was that it was basically a sliver of what Black Flag offered, but they had cut out things like swashbuckling. Like, you just couldn't fight. You know, you could board ships, but your crew would do it. You didn't get to do any of that stuff. You just kind of sailed around and it was really boring. There wasn't much there. They are now adding in, it seems, like actual combat. And this is already surpassing my expectations. I made a video like 3 weeks ago. And Jacob, as I'm saying this, I'm realizing we're going to need to film a video on this now for the main channel. But I thought the swashbuckling and sword fighting would be relegated just to ships. Like that you'd be able to go jump on a ship and then you know, when you're boarding, you do that. Because the world was not built out with levels or arenas to fight enemies. They're adding arenas and areas in the world to fight enemies. They're adding it. Like, this is already way more than I was expecting them to do. Like, way more. You see, like actual combat, they're adding skill trees for combat. They're adding the new 3-masted ships. So massive, crap, I can't remember the name of it. But massive ships. It looks like a skill tree. I initially thought when we just watched this a minute ago, I thought that this was a skill tree for the ships. It's not. This is a player-based skill tree for the combat system in the game. With this one update, it looks like they are actually overhauling the game into something completely different. Which, you know what, honestly, was kind of needed, because what it was not great, and it was kind of a meme and a joke, but they're actually overhauling it. Now, you might be asking, Luke, why? There's no way this is profitable. And I agree. Okay, I don't think this is profitable, but you got to go big picture, baby. I need you to broaden your mind. Think like a multi-billionaire Frenchman for a second. Just join me, okay? Sip on the tea. No, they don't drink tea. Sip on the wine. Smoke a cigarette, you know. Oui, oui. I'm in character. What is the other project that Ubisoft is working on right now? A Black Flag remake. That's expected to come out probably towards the end of this year in the fall. Probably. I think this thing is happening almost exclusively because they are hoping, similar to like Fallout, for example, they're hoping you play Fallout 4 and then buy Fallout 76 or download Fallout 76 and play that live service version of the Fallout experience, right? I think they're doing this to overhaul Skull and Bones so it feels more similar to Black Flag. So this fall, when people play Black Flag Remake, they go, oh, I love pirate stuff. I forgot how much I love piratey stuff. And they decide to go download Skull and Bones. Oh, it's overhauled. It has combat. It has all this stuff now. I'll go try it. That's what they're hoping for. Because also, what's the other big component of Ubisoft's business model right now? Ubisoft Plus Connect Ultra Blue Diamond. I forget what they call it. I think it's Ubisoft Connect or Ubisoft Plus, I think is what they call it. It's that subscription model, right? The subscription service that's like $19 a month. A good number of players played AC Shadows with that subscription, right? Because it's way cheaper than paying full price. And I think part of the goal is to create more experiences, as they're called, that tie things together. So you play Black Flag with Ubisoft Connect Plus, whatever, and you play that, maybe you finish it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but they need you to keep that subscription for 2 months or 3 months, whatever. So if they can create an experience that's connected to that original one, in this case, you have Skull and Bones, which you get Black Flag players to move over, and now they're trying that. After playing Black Flag, you just extended their membership to 2 months, and then maybe they really love this and it goes to 3. Or maybe they play Skull and Bones and they're like, yeah, it's not quite there, but you know, I do still have the AC itch. Maybe I'll go try Origins or Odyssey. It had more ship stuff. And they hop over there. Like, this is all part of the goal, man. This is all part of the strategy. Create a web of quadruple A experiences. It's all part of it. It's all part of it. And this is something that we talked about like 3 weeks ago in that video with that little teaser video that they dropped. And now with this trailer, they actually are revealing it's true, it's accurate, and it's real. So I think later today, it says it's live now, so I can try downloading it maybe as we go through some other topics, and then we try it ourselves. How about that? What if we tried it live on stream? Would that be fun? Would that be fun? Okay, maybe fun is a strong word. Maybe... Would that be entertaining? Maybe. I should be careful with using the word fun with regards to this, but you never know. Maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. We got to keep an open mind. That's the thing, is a lot of people don't have open minds. They don't open their hearts to Skull and Bones as truth. And, you know, that's tragic because, you know, Skull and Bones, it fills you up. It can change your life if you let it. He took my thing.